Hello, everybody. We've been redoing my room, and everything's a little bit not what it needs to be yet. So, how is everybody? Happy New Year! My goodness, long time no see. All right, so we're doing messages today. Let's see who's here. Christina, good morning, and we appreciate your message. Carol, good morning. Lauren. Okay, Lauren, if you want a message, you need to have it that you ask. Oh, there it is. All right, I see it. Barbara, good morning. And Myra, good morning. Myra, if you would like a message today, write it again saying that you would like a message, please. MKZ, good morning. And there's Lauren's message. All right, good. So, we had a very quiet weekend. I don't think we even went out. Observed a lot of movies, did a lot of, well, what we do is talking spirit and the masters, and connected to my old teacher. So there you go, Myra. All right, we're all queued up here. So I wanted to change it so you could decide, have the experience of some of the beings here that I work with. And Douglas placed them, so I'll have to rearrange. Yeah. What can I say? That's what we did. We did things like that. We cleared this room, did other things, I'm sure, for New Year's to start a new opportunity, you know. And here's Barbara Ward and Marby. I just wondered if anyone's heard from Chase to let me know. I did email her just to make sure she's okay. It's unusual for her not to be here every day. So, I don't know, Barbara, or anyone else has heard from her, but if you have, let me know. She would usually write me an email. All right, so we're going to call in the tube of light, surrounding with the blue protective flame of Buddha all around each of us and around our group, allowing nothing but the light of God to come and enter within us. And we are going to ask for all the angels to come of all the different varieties. Ask for the ascended masters and beings of light from all around the universe who are living their light energy to come and join us today. Excuse me. Yes, I look like a little short person. That's what I was doing. A little bit better. Oh, there it is. For a minute, I was out of focus. So these are new messages, but it may not be new to you what Mother says, because it's just a continuum. And realize the messages I give from Mother are to support you on your journey, to be in that place where you need to clear and to bring illumination and raise your consciousness for. So it's not just about like a psychic experience. This is about what's true in your energy field and how it's speaking and to take that and make a choice to choose for it to be different. Okay? So, if we're ready, let me see if there's anyone else new. Okay. Well, happy birthday to David. Okay, Barbie, Barbara Ward. All right, so let's get started. I've been so busy I forgot to look in my 1924 book and had sessions this morning I forgot about, didn't remember. So I have it open now. And the crazy world and how we are habitual in what we do each day. All right, Christina. All right. And we'll call in the energy of love. All right. Christina. So take my hand and my right glove. We're going to open a large window of the universe. And I want you to walk out with me. We will have like a runway to walk on. Don't be afraid. But I want you to begin to ask yourself how your energy changes or not, and how you feel the energy of the universe working with you. So when it comes and begins to surround you, what is the feeling? So again, first thing, not to be repetitive, but anywhere you move, your root should be rooted into the earth, which let's take a moment and get you deeper into the earth. Because yes, we are walking out into consciousness, but not, you won't feel it, experience it. It won't be able to touch your heart without you being rooted into your earth world. It would be a facade. Yes, let yourself surrender and go deeper. So let's go and walk just a few feet from in the safety of where you are upon this channel and begin to see what it feels like. There's only one answer that I choose to hear. So I want you to contemplate, what is it that you sense? Namaste. And if you could, I would like you to respond your answer to me, for it's important that you begin to have a realization of this deficit in your consciousness without choosing it. What is it that then when you walk out into and beyond the earth experience do you sense? Mm-hmm. What I only need you to do is to go in your heart and open to perceive what being in the universal light, how it shifts you, if it does shift you, if it doesn't. That's all I'm looking for. It's really the simplicity of what I'm attempting to show you. And for anyone that's here with us and attempting to do that same walk out that runway, the answer would be the same. There is no trick here. Yes. Christina, are you with me? Are other thoughts coming in? This has a great tendency for anyone to be able to define what they really need to work on to accomplish what your perception is about what spirituality is all about. And sometimes there's an error in that perception. So is there anyone who can write to me, well, this is Christina's issue. Anyone have a perception of what they felt as they walked out upon that platform beyond the earth atmosphere? Mhm. Okay. Well, this message is for the new year. And maybe one, maybe two. What I want you to be able to acknowledge is that you're kind of lost. You have a lot of other thoughts coming in. Even those thoughts that in your mind you're saying to you, this makes no sense. You want to remain your rootedness, which I don't feel many did. And you want to remain focused in your mind. This is an experience of how to know when you go up and out. It's exactly what Lauren described. But it's a lot what a number of you experience. So we know then you cannot get to that point until you have resolved the root issue and the ability to stay on earth and to have awareness of truth, honor, love within your own body. And thank you for sharing, Lauren. Does this make sense to you? Christina. And I'm in gratitude that you kind of raised your hand first here to be here for everyone, not just yourself. So that is your message. It will continue to be your message for whomever has that experience until you get it. Because there's no capacity to be able to go out beyond that in a delusion or where you could get lost and not be able to come back. Very good, Christina. She felt very lost. Let me see if I can get more of that. As I walked. Exactly. So, I want you to sit with yourself, your higher self, and ask, how do I conquer this piece about being rooted? It isn't somewhere else that's going to be better or more beautiful or make you something more than you are. Being rooted has the answers. Being able to focus has the answers, you see. And that's where your importance is to feel and experience the profoundness of your physical body and the light around it. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know that there's a need to bring stones into the message because I'm attempting to give the message to the physical form. But you want to get to where, like for the full moon, beautiful full moon the other day, it was all surrounded with orange. So it was a lot about emotional healing. Um, and you need to know those things need to come into balance so they don't do their own thing when you lift up and out of the earth atmosphere. You want to feel strong and know that you are in control. So, blessings to you, Christina. Uh, what a wonderful lesson brought into simplicity. All right. So, Lauren, and that's a blessed thought. And everyone must know that every year, every moment is filled with blessings and peace and joy. It's dependent on whether you want to allow that. And how do we allow that? By knowing it's so within us. Very much it is so more today than any day that what we think is what's happening. There are some of you who have the capacity to think very clearly on something and within moments have it come into your hand. But if you still have doubt or hesitation, that's the only thing preventing it. Or if you get pulled in another way emotionally or in your thoughts. So we can hear the greatest message today coming to everyone here is to be clear, be rooted, stay focused, and be aware of what your thoughts are doing. Maintain and learn control over your own beingness. Control is not always a bad word. When it comes to your spirituality, the master controls himself. And you do that through what the thoughts are doing, what you're generating towards you. If you're more in fear or concerned about someone else, then that's what's going to come to you. Someone who needs for you to be concerned about is going to show up. So it's not selfishness. It's about knowing you cannot help another until you have helped yourself. You cannot help another until you have helped yourself. So, blessings to you, Lauren. And Barbara, let's see what your message is. I see you becoming busier with your hands. And whether or not it is a craft of art or a craft of healing, there is a third one, let me see. Or a craft of love. But whatever it is that you choose, it will expand itself, and yet it will also deepen itself. And I believe that is the correct word for consciousness right now for all of you, is to become deeper in its understanding within you. It's deeper within the understanding of you. Because otherwise you become like a butterfly. Butterflies are beautiful and they have their own meaning as a message. But you do not want to be a butterfly. You want to be strong, empowered, awake. And this is what these things will do when you begin to have control over what you desire, your highest desire, not what you want. They call that from the olden days glamour, as to all the things you want. Perhaps you want a new purse. Does that purse have anything that's going to be effectual to your spiritual growth? Perhaps, most likely not. And yet, if you take the time to understand the thought, and the thoughts you release all day, perhaps you want to start saying, I am the love I'm looking for. God is the love that surrounds me, within me. Give yourself positive thought to have repetitive in your mind. And what you will see is it will show up. See? All right. Many blessings, Barbara. Myra. Well, the best. Myra. While I understand that on the earth plane there's a desire to be the best you can be, I would say that if you and I sat together and looked at the best, it would not be anything like the truth of you. For I would rather say, may the truth emerge and become. The truth being of your love of God and the experience of His holiness alive within you to share to everyone who sees your eyes and feels your energy. You see, the best is more of an earth word, not a spiritual perception. So again, the pattern of understanding for today continues. For once again, it is about the thought you give, the thought you move through you. Take a moment and choose wisely that which you think about. For instance, let's do our mantra together. I am the love. I am the light. And then it's hard for it to come to me where I'm at. But you know what I mean. Let that become you and who you are. Excellent. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Do you remember how we express through God that we are all one? That is the oneness that exists. I am the soul. I am the love. I am the light divine. Yes. And that is the goal of the shift within consciousness for each of you to hold upon this journey. And for today, this beginning of the year, it is about what do you think? What do you put out into the universe that you are unconsciously bringing back to you? You want to know that you are safe. You want to know that all that is the highest truth will come and be around you. You want to know that you are encompassing the freedom of God within you, and you express it. And that all souls are as you, so that there is simply love. And to know that you are safe. To not empower the illusion that is so rampant in this world, but that you are safe. Thank you, Mara. MKZ, and thank you for your love. You know, each of you, your love is growing, and that which you radiate to me each time we meet is having a new, unique flavor. There are some aspects of that which I receive that is sparkly and silver, and somewhat like your fireworks you support. And yet I say to those who have that is let it be. Accept it as it is. An ease, a blessing, a flow, a truth, wrapped in a beautiful blanket of pink from Jesus. That you are the love that you're looking for, that you have found it. And that as you know that, the world will around you meet you there. It isn't that we must ask the world to change. We must ask ourselves to be steady in that truth, to hold that truth, to be that truth, and not look around for something different. Trust that God loves you and that you and He together creates the love of a mountain. And there is nothing that can be in separation of that. All right. Many blessings. All right. Lord, I will speak again. I don't know if I did during that conversation up there. Lord, I say to you, Lord, there are many around you searching. And I feel your understanding to want to be accepting. And I speak to everyone. You want to be accepted. And part of what the human consciousness says to you, that you arrive at that by being like them. Yes, and this makes my throat almost not want to speak. For that is not a truth. And as we are speaking today, to know that truth is that which you yearn for truly, it is to go within your heart, deep within your heart. And if it is only on one day that you have the love of yourself, it is more than enough. Certainly, be kind and loving to others, but let not your behavior mimic those who do not understand it. Let it be that they notice that you are happy, that you are fulfilled from within, and perhaps they will learn from you. Do not let it be the other way around. Difficult, perhaps for some, and yet as you contemplate God, ask, is God difficult for you? I don't believe so. He is loving. He is not judging. He is not requiring. He is allowing you to be the love you are. Be a blessing. Marby, good morning. I hope everyone here had a wonderful new year, and that the greatest gift you could have given yourself was the clarity of mind, the clarity of that which you work so diligently for, to be free, to be the love that is. And I say this word not knowing if you all will accept it, but to be a magnet that people, like walking in the grocery store, will see your eyes and the light you hold and want to smile or nod their head. This just doesn't happen, everyone. This is because your light is beginning to grow and to share into the world, and you're becoming a part of those who are being asked now by the heavens to participate in the wholeness of love and light and freedom and truth. So that will be discovered in our world versus the turmoil, the separation, and the anger. So, Marty, much as with everyone else, this is what the conversation is about today. You have a beautiful heart and a wonderful smile. And do not let times that bring sadness or worry to you have any power. Sit down, go within, and remind yourself that you are the love of God. You hold it. And it wells through you as that beautiful pink light comes and radiates out and around you. Breathe light and love. Breathe truth, love, happiness, giggles, and a knowing that it's yours. Many blessings. Barbara Ward. I desire for you to make this same call to Father and to the experience of within you. For it is true, and it is possible, and it is done. And yet, you must stay rooted. You must stay focused. You must be in the positive word of control of your own consciousness and that which you bring into thought. There's a lot of controlling energy around a lot of people. And Barbara Ward, none know it as well as you. And yet none know how to relieve it as well as you do. For it is about surrendering and not having control. For surrendering, releasing your hands from the ties, from the reins of where it's going and how it looks. Release the ties of the kiss, for it's only when it's offered freely that it really resonates down through every cell of who you are. The kiss of light, the kiss of movement forward as each step moves you from the heaviness of the mud, of the stagnation of separation. May it be so. May you be free. And maybe then you will know. Surrender. All right. I gotta keep moving here. Barbie, I did. Well, I must have jumped a lot. There's a Barbara Ward. Thank you, Barbie, for saying something. But that kind of confirms for me. So I'm going to hold a channel out to her from within me for, I will say prayers for whatever. Maybe she's chosen not to come here, but I can't imagine that. So thank you, everyone. Keep me updated if you hear anything. All right. So Joanna M., I think you're next. Now, I see a lot of younger than you people around you, around your feet. I don't know if it was grandchildren or this is etheric beings, but it's a message for you that you are a magnet for the happiness, love of God. And the piece I wish to share with you today is I want you to own it. I want you to let that powerful happiness of love touch you deeper than it does. I want you to get on showing me like a sleigh ride or one of those things they ride in the snow and ride in and through and touch every cell of who you are with the love that you hold, igniting it. So you will have the true understanding of the love others feel from you because it shows me where there's a bucket filled with the love of you, it's not completely full. So, how to keep that up is to love you, not by loving them more. Love you more, and the faucet will always be running, and those people will always be coming to you. Thank you, Joanna M., for your message. Let's see here. These are things I've seen. You're welcome, Christina. My thoughts of trust. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Yes. Well, sounds like a lot of love came in, out, and through everyone. So, Christina, I'm going to say come back in. And it will be yet a while before I will ask you to go there again, for you can see there is work to be done. Spirituality is about love, but most importantly, it's anchoring and solidifying the love between you and God that can never be shook, separated from. And this is where you're at. A lot of you are in similar locations as we heard the messages today. And may the new year begin the beginning of I am the love I'm looking for. And what love are you looking for? That love of God that shines deep from the heavens, deep into the essence of your heart where the heaven lies within you. Discovering how that moves and how that looks is truly the resolution. Truly is. And when you achieve that, there will be nothing but peace and happiness. And that's what everyone around you will feel. And they will want it. They may not say it, but they may want to just touch your hand and squeeze it because they see what they desire and don't know how to speak it. It's all right. So, let your heart be blessed today, like Marvy says. There's more than what you can even begin to know about it all. And it only continues to deepen and grow more and more and more. So, yes, you always do very well, Barbara Ward, putting it all together. Let's be rooted this year. The Lord needs us. Our country needs us. The world needs us. No mistake. Some of us were reborn into this earth for just this moment. Don't miss it. Be the light you are. Embrace the light you are. Feel the fullness of the depth of love that you have the capacity to radiate. And I give you my blessings on this day. Hadaba. All right, thank you. I don't need to be I waited a long time, but I thought maybe in the new year it's time to discover. Yes, it was the day that, yes, that day I did get a message from her, but that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard anything. But I don't mean to intrude. I just want to, let's all together send her the love and the light and healing. That whatever it is, that she be blessed and can feel the energy of all of us loving her and wanting her to be well. All right? I will see you tomorrow. I have some new things I'm going to share with you, and hopefully you're ready for it. Are you? All right. Many blessings. Good day.